Alright, welcome back to another reading with me. This is going to be more of a follow-up from the last reading. So I picked up on some third-party karmic energy. I typically do not read the karmic energy, more of a personal choice, but it seems significant to understanding the situation with your person, what they're going through. So I did pre-pull some of the cards. So from the last reading, if you want to go back and look at that or not, your person was really, it was like exhaustion, really annoyance. It's like they're trying to like settle some stuff because it was like they're single, so what is the problem, right? It's like this person is single but they're not available, at least not fully, and it's because there's still some things that they need to settle in terms of leaving their past life behind. What is it, Sterling? Leaving their past life behind, starting new with you. This person, third party that they are separating from, came out as a drama queen. Like, she's putting up smoke screens, creating chaos. And for some of you, this person knows about you. They assume you are the reason that their relationship ended. So it's like, even if your person, yes, wants to be with you, it's like that third party is overly concerned with that, not realizing that yes, your person may want to be with you, but you are not the reason their connection ended. They don't really have that great insight. They're in this energy of revenge, wanting revenge on you, wanting revenge on your person. Like, at this point, I don't even think they're even creating the illusion that they love this person anymore. Where I do feel in the past or in the beginning of their separation or whatever, they try to like emotionally blackmail them and make it seem that I just love you so much, I don't want to lose what we have type thing. No, it's clearer to your person that this is all about manipulation and control and ego. It's not about love. They don't want to be with them, but they don't want them to be with anybody else. It's like possession. And they don't want them to be happy with anybody else. So, yeah. This person's been doing things, intentionally making life difficult for this masculine, messing with their finances, etc. So, what I got here is, first that came off was ghosted, blocked, cut off. So if they're not completely cut off or ghosted, it's more so there's boundaries put in place. They have limited access to what this masculine is doing. If there's children involved, the communication is limited to the access they need to co-parent, etc. So this person feeling very threatened by you, very embarrassed by the situation. This is someone who's very much about their image. And they're pretty much upset because your person is no longer obsessed with them. This may have been something that worked for them in the past, where they could get their way using their body, using seduction, and your person may have been obsessed with them. And it's like it's not working. They're not attracted to them anymore. And it's not just a physical thing. It's just your person has gone through this growth, and the things about this person that they were once attracted to, they're realizing it was really toxic behavior, and that was coming from them being in their toxic mindset. Hey, stop it, Sterling. Go down. They were just in this operating from this unhealed place. So those red flags were very attractive to them. And now that they've come to this healed place and they want something different out of love, out of life, they're realizing that this person is not aligned with that. And that person is also not committed to growth or change. So it makes it hard to connect to them. They're not attracted to it. What is it, Sterling? Yeah. So there's like gossiping going on. This person's concerned that what people are gonna say about them, but there's like jealousy. So I do feel like this person is talking about you to people, talking even like their friends, maybe even your person's family, your person's friends. They're just upset that this person is no longer attracted to them, no longer wants them. And they know your person is very attracted to you. Because here we have magnetic, divine masculine, twin flames. And then there's pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected surprise. There's an offer proposal on the table, and we have dirty little secret, love affair. So your connection with this masculine, y'all may have started off as some sort of love affair. It was not intended, but there was this magnetic attraction between the two of you. This person cannot resist your connection, because you're twin flames, right? You have this connection that is unbreakable. And they may have decided to be like, hey, it's just gonna be indulging, get out of my system, and then it turned into more. But they're coming back in, and they want to do things the right way this time. All right, so they have this proposal, this offer. This maybe even be something they have told that third party, which is really upsetting them. And it's like, instead of being like, you know what, let's just go our separate ways, this may be something your person tried to do. It's like the third party just turns it into a competition. It's like, no, you're gonna be with me, you're not gonna leave me. It was more so them focused on their image. What are people gonna say if you leave me? That kind of thing. And yeah. So we have lockdown, mental prison, confined in the reverse. So again, your person is no longer under this person's influence. Their usual tricks, all that stuff that your person used to fall for before, that they could use to control them, it doesn't work anymore, because we have Archangel Michael here, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. They can no longer keep your person stuck. And then there's a lot of manipulation, emotional manipulation, playing on this person's weaknesses, on their fears, if they have children, guilt tripping them, maybe saying that you're abandoning your family, abandoning your kids, where it's like, no, they're not abandoning their family. They may not want to be with you, but that doesn't mean that they're going to leave their kids. May even have been telling them, if you leave, I will make sure you never see the kids again, type thing. It's a lot going on. And we have legal, so court paperwork filed. Then we have grip, anchor, chains weighed down. It's like, it was becoming too much for your person, right? Just this emotional upheaval, knowing that they no longer want to be with this person, feeling trapped. And then, so they kind of was at a crossroads. They had to make a decision. Because here we have financial support, child alimony, government. It was like, well, if I stay in this relationship, I don't have to deal with all this. But if I leave, I'm going to have to deal with court situation, maybe alimony, child support. This may be something that this third party threatened them with. So it's like they felt trapped. But at this point, they're being protected. They're being from this harm, etc. So where they may have felt trapped, it's like they're seeing an open out, or they saw an out. They were given the opportunity to escape this. So yeah, the paperwork, the legal stuff has been filed. So if your person is not reaching out, it seemed like they're not interested, they moved on. They have had a lot going on dealing with all this, but I also feel too like they're not reaching out because they are trying to protect you from this person. Getting very malicious energy. If this person's already spreading rumors about you, gossiping about you, because we have focused here, and this is both of them. Your person and the third party are very focused on you. One of them is, they got the green eyes of envy. Well, both of them do. So for those of you where this third party has been cut off, if they're watching you, probably watching you in social media, etc. I don't know if you went on vacation recently, and you posted photos, but you may be one of those people who just like didn't post the people or person that you're with on this vacation. You may have even gone on this vacation by yourself and they just assume that there's somebody else. But anxiety, panic, scared, they're trying to figure out, right, are you with somebody else? For that third party, they're concerned that you may have gone on vacation or a getaway with your person. They're trying to figure it out. And then for your person, they're concerned that you've moved on to somebody else and you were on vacation with somebody else. So both of these people have anxiety over who you're with. There's definitely some anger here. Pressure is building up. For your person, that's the problem, because there's this attraction, this pull towards you, and that's probably why they're gonna do this random pop-up, right? Because they can't take it anymore, not knowing the fear of losing you to somebody else. And they're taking their time, but they're not communicating that. And it's like knowing that you're not gonna wait forever, right? And this person hasn't given you any reason to hold on or wait. But the thought of you being with somebody else really pisses them off, really upsets them. And I'm getting upset at a lot of things. Upset at you for not waiting, upset at the third party for making life difficult for them, making it difficult for them to move forward, creating all these obstacles, upset at themselves for even getting into this situation in the first place, right? Because I do feel like they're really taking accountability, realizing that had they not gotten involved with this person, they would not be in the situation in the first place. Interesting. So here we got poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors, people, and soulmate, similar, friendship, romantic partner, and then interlude, pause, timing factor. So this is someone they thought was their soulmate, they had things in common, etc. But they were attracted to toxic people, toxic things, toxic behavior. That's why they had so many things in common with this person, why they thought they were their soulmate. They connected with them on a low vibrational timeline. It's more like trauma bonding, etc. And so there's a pause. Getting involved with this person put a pause on their journey, on the connection with you, etc. Because like while they're connecting to these people, if you were doing your growth, etc., and the two of you do come into each other's life as twin flames, your purpose in each other's lives is to help each other heal and grow and get onto your path of becoming the best version of yourselves. So if one of you is doing the work and the other isn't, you're not going to be able to stay in each other's lives permanently. You will always be connected, but there's going to be obstacles that come up. And that again is protection, right? So, but the one thing that makes you get on that journey, forces you, is this twin flame connection, this magnetic attraction where you cannot get away from each other. And the only way to get to where you want to go is to go through the situation and the growth. So once you have that soul recognition, it's like your soul, your higher selves are like, it's like they got tunnel vision, working towards that end goal of the two of you being in physical union. And you do have free will. So if you use your free will choices to go somewhere else, getting these toxic relationships, or you decide you're not going to do the work, etc., you don't want to go for this growth, you can do that. But at the end of the day, it's like almost like your GPS, where it's like it reroutes. If you take the wrong route, you're going to keep getting rerouted back to that spot where you can get on the right path. Okay. So what I'm getting is that person, that relationship, it was meant to happen. It wasn't meant to be forever. So that was like a detour. It's like this person was not, it's like when I mentioned the GPS, it's like they took the wrong route or took a detour. So it's like, well, you're not ready for this connection. You're not ready for this. They were basically not in their divine masculine energy. They were more in the distorted masculine energy. And with the protection from Archangel Michael, they're not going to be allowed to come into union until they go for this growth. Right? So that connection was a necessary step for them. But anyway, I'm gonna get into tarot. What I got? The tarot. 9 of Wands. Whew. This person, I'm getting someone's tired. Okay. This person is exhausting. Yeah, the person's exhausted. They miss you. They're tired. They've certainly gone through some financial losses, taken some financial losses with this person, with the financial support, etc., splitting of assets. But I think it has come to a point where it's a risk they're willing to take. Seven of Wands. Yeah, so they're overcoming all this. It's been an uphill battle for this person, but they have overcome. Yep, so Ace of Pentacles. It's like this person decided what they wanted. And again, this represents your connection here. It's protected. it's waiting for them, but they first have to let go of this toxic relationships and people things, right? Until they do that, this paradise is not going to be open to them. They may get tastes of it, like visions of it, but it's not going to stay. And this is giving like very peaceful. So this is like what your energy represents for this person. And there's this, I'm saying this third party is very overbearing. Because I'm getting this song, I believe it's Russ who sings it, but it's called Never Again. Listen to that if you have time. The part of it that's standing out to me is, says, never again. I need somebody who respects me, someone who doesn't keep trying me, doesn't pique my anxiety. So again, it's telling me this person was a lesson, but I'm getting something with confusing chaos with passion. So this whole piquing anxiety thing, it's not new. So we can't even say they didn't see the red flags, they just didn't see them as red flags. It feels like this person has always been like that, but when they were in their unhealed state, that was attractive to them. May have said, oh, they're feisty or something to that effect. It's that whole thing of people saying, oh, my person doesn't play about me. This is like possessive energy, extremely possessive, unhealthily possessive. The Star. So your person is healing. They're feeling hopeful. It's like you're the light at the end of the tunnel for this person. Whatever it is they've been going through with this third party, just thinking about being with you, having a life with you, is pretty much what's been getting this person through the nightmare. And just like, okay, it's almost over, and this is what's waiting for me at the end. So that is what's fueling the panic, because that is what they've been holding on to. Like, this is what's waiting for me when I'm done with all this nonsense, right? So the thought of you being with somebody else, to them, it's like, no, that is the one thing that I have been working towards, that has been my guiding light, that has been helping me stay calm, you know? Like, imagine going through all this for nothing, and then I get nothing. And that's the one thing that I've been working towards. That's the one thing that's been my inspiration to keep going. Yeah. So they're not pleased, but that is the reading on that. And if you haven't yet, can you please like the video? That would be much appreciated. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.